Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Rayge, and we are back today with another weekly reset that's happening today. In today's video, we're going to be going over some of the key upcoming updates and changes to come, in addition to some big events that are also going live at Reset today. So, as per usual, you want to stay up to date with Marvel Strike Force content, crush these events completely free to play just like myself. Please make sure you follow along, hit that like button, and give the channel a sub for future videos just like this. So first and foremost, I always like to, talk about things that are wrapping up, right? If you've been following along, you'll know that this free French Hands event is coming to a close here. And obviously, there was an opportunity to get more ISO 8 ions here. But really what I was gunning for originally was going to be, obviously, the French Hands that are adding additional points to the monthly event. So this one's wrapping up here. We also have, actually now, the next one would being KAHHORI's free-to-play event. So you scroll all the way to the far right. I made a breakdown video actually yesterday if you guys want to see how it is. But yeah, this is going to give you more shards of KAHHORI through the 2 turtle doves. Overall, very, very easy event, but it is going to be a question of how many shards you want to get for her. In my event breakdown video, we actually took a look at, milestone 14, milestone 15 being very, very feasible. But beyond that, though, it's likely going to be requiring some deep engagement in S.W.O.R.D Satellite, because that is going to be tied back to the S.W.O.R.D Satellite, aka Winter's Peak equivalent event. We also don't know if that event actually is going to be different from the last time that S.W.O.R.D Satellite was run. Different naming convention here, but there wasn't any information in the blog post and circulated about whether or not there's going to be some changes. Otherwise, if there's no changes, S.W.O.R.D Satellite can be very, very easy. The only caveat is that if you recall, it's going to be located under Blitz, and you can even almost see that little preview right there with the S.W.O.R.D avatar. But it requires 5-star characters. So obviously, if you have some of the newer characters being released, most recently, Astral Team, then you may not actually get a chance to actually, or Absolute A-Force, you may not get a chance to use those characters because we have them lower than 5 stars unless you spend money or you crazily used up your power cores to push for those star ranks. But if it's the same as last time, then we're going to be doing just fine because there's only 50 floors that they confirmed. So that's definitely exciting times. As well, daily objectives, guys. If you haven't already, don't claim the rewards just yet for daily objectives, just because of the fact that it is going to be resetting today as well. And it's actually Man-Thing. So there's more Night Stalker Man-Thing shards for him respectively in the Strike Pass, so you can get a head start on that as well. Aside from that, we have Season of Giving and Absolute Assault also starting here too. So that's, again, the same events that we've been doing. So Season of Giving is the web milestone where you're spending the snow globes, right? So you head over to the supply store. What I've been doing is, the only thing I've been getting anyways is the Astral Forces. That's what I've been buying just to ultimately push for that 5 red of Shadow King. And then likely the rest of it's going to probably go to these best of 2024 diamond orbs, just to get some additional diamonds. I don't really want to go beyond the 5 just because I don't know if it's worth it. And also keep in mind too, we have 20 days left in the Snow Globe store. So do with that information how you will, but that's just kind of how I'm kind of prioritizing in terms of the upgrades there. There's also a Abomination Blitz event that's actually starting today as well. So Abomination Blitz, the Winter's Peak S.W.O.R.D Satellite event. Later on in the next couple of days, we're also going to be seeing more details on the next group miss surprise week 2, and as well as I think there's like a Revenge Quick Rumble. But yeah, that has been located in a milestone as well here. As you can see, if you scroll to the right, group miss surprise right there. And then they do give us these like first gift fragments, and then find these gift fragments only in the daily group miss events. Keep an eye out as we search for what they might be for. So far we don't know what they're yet for, but based on the circulated information and obviously the teasers here and there, likely going to be relating back to some costumes that we'll get access to, and that seems like what it's going to be pertaining to. So even if you check the avatar here now, right, and you go to the edits and you go even, I think, was it frame? Yeah, you go to the frame here. Oh, sorry, avatar, and then you scroll to the very bottom, you do see some of the characters, such as the Tribunal, obviously MODOK, and then also Mojo, and then even the Watcher as well. So could it be tied back to this? It's possible. These are some special event unlocks, but also I thought, yeah, honestly, it's just some really cool avatars, I guess. At the end of the day, that's what you're trying to go for. But yeah, that in a nutshell is what's happening, guys. Winter's Peak, Tower Source Satellite. We got the 2 turtle doves starting, Man-Thing Strike Pass, and then otherwise too, There's a bunch of things starting next week that we'll talk about, but in the meantime, just to recap again, guys, I'm going to link my video below for your reference, but the 2 turtle doves should be a very easy event in terms of overall. Just how many shards of KAHHORI is what you're trying to gun for is going to be the expectation there. So aside from that, make sure that you're also saving up some of the showcase energy, because it is tied back to that the two turtle doves event. So just be mindful of that there. And again, you know, at the end of the day, how many more KAHHORI shards would you like? That's gonna be dependent up to you and how deep you want to go. The best of 2024 orbs also add up points, so when you earn them, that's gonna give you an opportunity to get 12,000. The forceful energies from the showcase, and then once again, the 2 turtle doves milestone points are also coming from S.W.O.R.D satellite itself. So we don't know how much is in there, but if you do well in the event, usually we're estimating it's going to be close to 30,000-40,000 plus. Just that way, typically they want us to reach not the final milestone, but usually they want us to reach the second last one there. So milestone 14, milestone 13 is probably where likely folks will end up. That's probably where I'm going to end up, but we'll see in the meantime, guys. The good news is that most of us should already have at least 50 to 60 shards of KAHHORI from just us you know, going through the daily motions. Here, let me show you the actual path to KAHHORI, and that's just from us going through and playing the showcase energy and obviously the war events that's been going on. So make sure you guys take advantage of that. That has definitely added up to the points, and I actually almost have her unlocked completely free, and I haven't used any power cores for her as well, so I only need a bit. So many folks are going to get her unlocked. It's just whether or not how deep, how far, how many shards you want to get. Aside from that, guys, I also made a video yesterday actually breaking down S.W.O.R.D satellite in terms of what we did in July. I'll be also making an update video. I'm going to be using some revised teams, and if there is new content, I'll post that. But yeah, I like making a conclusive summary of all the teams that worked and didn't work. So hopefully this is helpful, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you for your time as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.